Let me tell you a little bit about Cajun. Cajun was a big cat.
A motivator. Good dude.
Genuine.
So, big cat. That's what we know him as. He was always taking the trash out. We've got a lot of trash buildup now, but he was always putting others before himself. He was not afraid to roll up his sleeves and do the dirty work to make sure that this squadron looked good. He gave his heart and soul to his team. Class act.
Caring and selfless.
Down to earth.
Compassionate.
So one of my favorite Cajun stories is the development of his social media. And what he did is he reached out to me and said that I had some success on Twitter just engaging with my media flyers. And so he's like, hey, how can I get on Twitter? And I was like, kind of talking him through, and he's like, okay, I'm going to do it. So he made his initial Twitter handle was okay. It was at Cajun T-Bird 41. But then he didn't understand that his name on that, he made it Cajun at T-Bird number 4. And then for the website, his official website, he put at the real T-Bird number 4 hashtag 2018, which isn't even a website. And that's just perfect Cajun. And I love him and miss him. I always will.
The thing I'm going to miss most about Cajun is his selfless actions. During the Melbourne Air Show, I was climbing up in the cockpit, and he looked at me and he said, hey Mike, I don't mean to get in your business, but is your mom alright? And I told him that she's just recovered from some chemo, and she's going through cancer recovery right now. And he stopped everything he was doing and handed me the last flag that he would ever hand out. He wanted me to hand it to her before he took off. He eventually came out of the jet to shake hands with my mom and my family, and that was just part of his selfless nature.
Hero. Legendary.
So bright and so happy all the time.
Guy makes everybody laugh when he walks in the room. So whenever we'd be out and the other demonstration pilots would be talking about a maneuver or something, every now and then I'd end up getting a little bit lost in the conversation. And it would always be Cajun who at some point would pull me aside and kind of talk me through a maneuver and explain to me the ins and outs and what they're all thinking about and what they're doing, which I really appreciated him taking that extra time to mentor me and teach me a little bit more about what it means to be a demonstration pilot.
Humble.
Warrior.
Big head. Cajun had a habit of delaying the entire demonstration in order to go to the bathroom. So he would do this weird thing where we would all step out, and we all typically hit the restroom before we go, and he would be one of them. And then we'd get out, and then he'd just go right back in and go to the bathroom again. I don't understand how that's physiologically possible. How you would have to go twice in about a minute and a half, but Cajun did. When we were at Melbourne, there was a long delay before we could start the show. We were sitting there holding short. Some Delta airliner was causing the whole thing to be delayed, but we knew it was going to be about 10 to 15 minutes, and it was pretty accurate. Right at about the 14.5-minute point, we get words from 7 that we're going to be ready to go. And then he finally says that we are ready to go. So after waiting around 15 to 17 minutes or so, we're ready to start the show. And then Cajun calls up. Hey boss, need another couple minutes to finish going to the bathroom back here. So I don't know why he couldn't have gone in the previous 15 minutes, but at that point, I guess he had to go. But he was outstanding at his job. He was a fantastic slot pilot, fantastic officer, a sounding board for everybody on the team, and an excellent Thunderbird. He'll be missed.
Caring, driven.
He was warm and welcoming.
Cajun was an inspiration with his background, a true aviator. I'm mostly sorry for the kids that aren't going to be able to see that. I'm going to miss the nightly phone call from Cajun, double checking my work on the schedule. He was my right-hand man on that. And I'm gonna miss that big nugget at the bottom of the ladder, waiting to go up to the jet. Most importantly, we're gonna miss you, Cajun.
Funny.
Cajun was a big dude with an even bigger heart.
Welcoming.
He wasn't just an amazing mentor, he was a good dude. It wasn't just a phrase to him, he embodied that. He was the good dude.
A mentor.
Selfless.
It was awesome. Besides your passion and just your genuine love for people and how you can connect with anyone. I saw you light up so many kids' lives with just telling them that, hey, they can reach their goals no matter what it is. You did that with my children. You're the best Santa Claus I think I've ever seen, and I love you, man. I'm gonna miss you.
Cajun was an inspiration.
Push it up.
Some of my favorite memories about Cajun are pretty simple, and it's the countless ski trips that we had in Japan. Snowboarding trips where we'd hop in the car and head up that day and just hit run after run in insane powder and sip on beers every single gondola run that we would make. So by the end of the day, we'd be laughing more and more as the runs got better and better. Just carving through the powder there, and it was a lot of fun, and those are the things I'm really gonna miss about you, buddy. We miss you, big cat.
He was a role model.
World-class, astonishing person.
But brother, thanks for teaching me to never underestimate the power of being a good dude. Every day is chest day, right? So I'm gonna miss watching the four loads fight your harness every day to get you set up in the slot machine. But yeah, miss you, brother. Push it up, four's in.
Larger than life.
I think what I'm going to miss most about you, Cajun, is you're so particular about some things. Including your emails. You'd always have me read over them before you sent them out to schedule. And somehow that translated to, hey, can you look over my master's paper? And I was like, sure. And I just remember your subject line was, Cajun is an idiot. Please help. So that made me laugh. But I know you would have done the same for any of us. And I'm definitely going to take that with me. We love and we miss you, Big Cat. Compassionate.
Freakishly tall.
As the newest Thunderbird pilot, Cajun welcomed me to the team with open arms. He made me feel a part of the group from the moment I got here, and it really made the transition to this team as smooth as it could be. And I won't ever forget his big smile and his big arms as he welcomed me to the team.
Cajun was a good dude.
Humbling. Cajun, the champion dog paddler. He was always the one starting up the conversations, calling out movie quotes that no one else knew, and just lifting the spirits of the whole team. He's going to be missed dearly, but I'll never forget the memories. He's a great person, and I'll remember him always as a brother.
He was a brother and a friend.
Cajun, nobody could deny your passion for aviation, whether it was flying a F-35 fighter jet or flying in the open cockpit of a Stearman. You just love to fly, and you love sharing that with other people. I can think of two occasions where Cajun volunteered to be either Santa Claus for a Christmas party or stayed behind to teach the kids about flying for the Thunderbird for a day. And he was really the only person without kids who were at this event. So, being a single guy, he didn't have to be there. He could have been downtown, his condo in Las Vegas doing his thing, but he chose to stay behind and share his passion with the kids. And that's what I'll always remember about him.
Major Del Bagno was very welcome.
Cajun was a good dude.
Cajun, you had this way of immediately making people feel special, interesting, and included. The world needs more of that. And now, your memory is going to inspire all of us to be just a little bit more like you, and hopefully will make you proud. We miss you and we love you.
Cajun was an outstanding fighter pilot, a good friend, a bro, a brother in arms, a Clydesdale, the biggest teddy bear you've ever met, a warm person.
Yeah. All right, now, for the kids that are out there, they see the planes, they're going to see the planes all weekend long.
Yep.
They want to fly. What would you say to kids in school? What should they study if they want to be a pilot in the U.S. Air Force?
All right, well, so whenever I go out and talk, I like to think of life as like the 5 P's of success. So find your passion, give you purpose, be persistent in your pursuit, be personable, so humble, credible, approachable, and then it'll pay off. So if you want to fly an F-16 like me, develop your passion, be persistent in that pursuit. People are going to tell you no along the way, and it's just a test of your resolve. If you really want it, go out and make that no into a yes.
Thank you very much.